All right, and welcome to today's broadcast. And if you didn't watch or listen to what would that be, Friday's broadcast, then you need to go back and you need to listen. Today, I'm going to keep this one a little bit shorter, but it's equally as powerful and important as what I talked about in the last broadcast. And we're going to be talking about the only thing that you need to make the only thing you need to make or understand in order to make the lasting change. Now, it does go deeper if you're somebody that really wants to deeply understand more about what it takes to truly make a change. But if you've listened to the last broadcast, or maybe you're new to the things that I'm talking about, and so some of the things that I'm speaking about still sound a little bit confusing to you, then I wrote down a little note about something I want to share with you, hoping that it will help you to understand how simple this gets to be. And then at the end of this broadcast, I'm going to talk to you about an opportunity that you can take in order to gain the support that you need in order to get help doing the things that I'm talking about. So, this one thing that I want to talk to you about today is being aware of how your true emotions inform you of your true state so that you can self regulate and center. This is important because if you are listening to me talk about science and embodiment and physiology and all of the things, and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? Then I want you to understand this thing that is much more tangible if you just want to take baby steps into learning what it takes to make lasting change. A lot of the reasons why we aren't making the lasting changes in our life is because we are delusional about who we are right now versus who we want to be. And there's this gap between who we are now and who we want to be. And the problem in that gap is that we haven't crossed the bridge to embody or become the person we want to be here in the now. That is like the 99% cause of suffering. And what that boils down to, if you wanted to make it much more spiritual, is you are not being fully you. Because once you start to desire something better for yourself, then you know that a lot of the desires that are put on our heart from a higher power, are put on our heart because we are not living up to our full potential of who it is that we really and truly can be in this world, as we live in a world of expansion and betterment and growth and self-actualization, all the things. So it's meant for you to be able to grow and to improve and to move forward. And so when you start to boil down these desires that you have in your heart, what they should be showing you, when you could get to the heart of it and the emotion of it all, is that who you are now is not you fully and authentically expressing who it is that you could be in this moment. And this moment will change, and it'll change, and you'll grow and you'll keep growing. But that's the whole purpose of being in life. And if you are not doing life that way, then there's no wonder why you may feel a little bit disconnected or unfulfilled, or maybe lie to yourself and say that you're satisfied with where you are now when you know deep down inside that you are not. Anyway, um, so, one thing that you can really pay attention to in order for you to understand if you are truly embodying your highest version of yourself in this moment, or if you are choosing to be stuck and be stagnant and continue to show up in life in a lower vibration of yourself, a lower version of yourself, not the best, most highly fully expressive version of yourself, is to look at how you are emotionally. Because, and it doesn't, I'm not saying good or bad. This is more an objective lens through which you can start to look at yourself, to scientifically, logically, deductively see if you are where you want to be or not. Now, if you look around your life and you have the job, all your needs are taken care of, your wants are taken care of, maybe some of your wants are taken care of, maybe most of your wants, maybe all of your wants, but you still feel empty or sad or lonely or depressed, or you're not happy with yourself, then it doesn't matter externally what you say that you want, or how the things externally look in your life, because what's telling you truly how you are in all of the situations and circumstances and environments that you have to move in on the day to day is your emotions. And if your emotions are not love and joy or happy or contentment or any other thing that is more higher vibration, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying it's a clue. And we've talked about this. We talked about this last summer in the power of now, but it's a clue not for you to look at all the things, my job, my husband, my kids, my weight, all of these things to see why you're not happy. It's a clue to you to show you that you are not living in that truest, highest, most authentic, most express form of who it is that you are supposed to be in this moment now in your life. That means there's something in there that's telling you that you need to wake up and you need to look for more, you need to ask for more. And more doesn't mean more money, more wants, more cars, bigger things. Um, it means more of who you are, more of who you truly want to be, more of how you want to embody, which we talked about in the last episode, more of all of that type of stuff. So again, we could get into this very deeply. We could talk for hours about this. This is the thing I work with leaders and my clients on, because until you can truly understand and learn what embodiment is and learn what your emotions are trying to tell you, then you're going to continue to change all of the things, get all the things, and maybe even strive for more and maybe try to do all the things and be all the things. But the emotional side of yourself is going to continue to show you where you truly are. Um, because it's trying to help you understand if you are close to who you are truly and authentically supposed to be or not. So be aware of how your true emotions, not the fake emotions you show to everybody else, not the emotions you pretend you do or don't have, your emotions are going to be your true indicators of where you are right now in your life. Not your husband, not your wife, not your job, not your kids, not your bank account. Your emotions are going to inform you of your true state. And if you can learn to dial into these emotions, then what you can start to do is read them, transmute them through embodiment, like we talked about before, and you can start to self-regulate your emotions. Emotions can be a choice, so you can learn how to self-regulate your emotions to an extent and learn to center yourself, become more present, be more focused on the only moment that counts, the moment of now, so that you can then understand, well, if my emotions are not in check, even though this and this is on point, and I'm trying to do this and this, but my emotions are telling me something's off, or maybe on the surface everything should be okay, but it's not. And then you learn to self-regulate and you learn to center yourself, then you are going to get the guidance, the support that you need in order to make that one next step, in order to make the changes that you need to make in your life. So if you listen to me and you can't understand anything else that I'm saying, then be aware of how your true emotions are informing you of the truth about who you are, where you are, your true state, so that you can then self-regulate those emotions, shift those emotions, transmute those emotions, and center yourself so that you can then click in, be more attentive, and show up in your life from a more powerful place in order to make the changes that you truly want to make in life and show up as the person that you are truly meant to be, this higher version of yourself that I keep talking about. Now, if you need help with this, you want help with this, you want to learn some of the things that I'm talking about, you want to learn them in a safe space with other individuals that are also trying to learn the same things that I'm teaching and embody those and set goals and actually learn what it takes to not only set the goals, but set the goals in a way that is authentic to those desires that you have in your heart, and actually to move forward and accomplish them and stop feeling like you're on this hamster wheel of this illusion of feeling stuck due to this lack of clarity, not only about yourself, but about what it truly takes to make these changes. Oh my nose, guys. Then I want you to make sure that you check the link that is along with this video, or if you're watching the podcast, make sure you are listening to the podcast, make sure you check the show notes, because there's going to be a little link where you can learn more about the group coaching program that I have called the New Year, New You, and it's starting at the beginning of January, where I'm going to take you through exactly what it is that you need to understand, what it is you need to do, who it is that you need to embody, become now, start being in order to have what it is that you want to have. So if you've never worked in a container with a coach that is actually helping you move forward, then you are missing out on the power of being able to make the changes that you want to make more rapidly, have that support and that guidance that you need. So make sure you check out that link. There are payment plans available. The price will continue to rise until we get to the beginning of January. So if you are watching this and you feel that call on your heart to do this, then you need to override your mind sometimes, and you need to just do what it is that you need to do to move into that space that's going to make you a better person, that's going to cause growth and inspiration and motivation in your life, and actually do it. And that's the reason why the price is going to continue to raise until we get to the beginning of January, because you need to learn to start to honor yourself when you feel called to actually do something that you know is going to cause growth and make you better, and not let your mind talk you out of the things that are trying to get you to embody that higher version of yourself. So anyway, check the link, and I will talk to you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.